Yo! ¿Cómo están? How are you guys doing? This is Wild on Tuesday, and thank you for joining me on my channel. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and bell for future notifications. This week, we're going to be going over buying patches online in motorcycle club supporters. Roll the intro. Yo, mi gente, this is Wild on Tuesday, and thank you for joining me again. I'm going to get a left lane over here. We're going to start off by talking about buying patches online. Then we're going to go hit up MC supporters. But we'll start off with these websites. There's Wish.com, eBay, whatever. I'm not one of these guys running around barking empty threats of earning patches, getting your teeth knocked out, etc. But in certain clubs, they do care so much about their reputation and trademark items that it's not out of the question that someone may get really violent if they see a copy infringed item. Bearing the mark of a club they spent several years sacrificing to become a member of. Remember, they are not a criminal organization, and we as 1% Club do not participate in any criminal activity ever as a club. We heavily discourage it, but at the same time, we do not want to see anybody out there infringing on our trademark items without our consent or knowledge, and have other people profiting from our trademark items that we never meant for them to have. They just literally stole these items to make money for themselves. But who wouldn't get upset? Not everyone will have self-control. It's something that no one should be doing, or a risk they should be taking. For instance, just like stolen valor for the military. That's a misdemeanor. It's against the law. In MC, there's no laws against it but other than the copyright. I don't condone violence or any type of patch policing, but it's something also that I'm personally am working against. But if a founder of a club who works very hard come up with all the members' insignia, and if someone out there was wearing for a fact that was copied and put on this t-shirt by someone else who's making money off of something that one of my brothers made as an artist, I'll be upset. There's thousands of club members out around, and out of all 1,000 members, you're bound to run into one that will be beyond just upset. And don't be surprised if it gets taken where it shouldn't be taken. Like I said, I don't condone violence, but I'm also not going to pretend it's not possible. So keep this in mind before you go on any of these websites and pick up a fake patch, t-shirt, or whatever. To the club itself, it's an immediate spot that it's a fake. Fake will give you problems in general. Why someone will buy fake patches? I mean, they didn't want to probate. What do they actually think they would do? Will they put the patches on and go for a ride as a member of a club that no one will notice and he won't be dealt with? When it comes to certain clubs in general, folks have to understand that they are corporations. Just because the manufacturers in China's made it doesn't mean it's that wearing it in the U.S. you can't end up being sued. Remember, these are trademark items, just like bootleg movies. So we're going to just dive into also supports, because you have people buying fake support gear. Any true supporters would never ever in a million years purchase anything that wasn't true club gear. Lots of fake support gear out there that are fake online. These websites sell fake gear. Like I said, trust me, the real clubs will pick those fake gear out quickly. You're also putting money in the hands of bad folks and taking away the money from those same clubs that you're trying to support. Now, a supporter is not a junior member of a club, but it's a role. It's an important role, and there is a way to do it. To be a supporter, you need to show up to events, buy tickets for the events. This is another thing. You can only support one club. You don't support various clubs. You can have friends in other clubs, but you better not wear their club, someone else's club gear from another club. I see folks dick riding and are so scared of making enemies If you're supporting one club, yes, anywhere you go, across the country, state, whatever, you have to support your club. You can't be a fair weather supporter. Usually folks stay being supportive because they physically can't join a club, or for some reason joining the club is out of the picture for them. Maybe they can't commit time or money, or they are in that deciding phase. The supporter is a true hangaround. When clubs became more organized in the 80s to present, hangarounds became a real position in many clubs, and supporters in that new kind of is a new kind of hangaround. Like I said, a supporter is a very valuable position and is important in every MC nation. You show up to as many events as possible. There's no minimum amount of events, basically. There's no requirements. There's just expectations that you will be buying support gear that you only can get from the club itself. Majority of the clubs only sell directly from the club. So if you have support gear, you most likely got it directly from the club. I think there's a few clubs out there that have generic support gear that they sell online, but it's not real support gear. It's not looked at as real support gear. To be a good supporter, you need to go through the proper channels to attain the real gear. Once you have the support gear, you have serious responsibilities. You have to conduct yourself with respect and honor. Wear those items with pride. Do not commit crimes or stupid shit. If you do, you won't ever have the privilege of wearing that gear again or led into any future events. If you are a good supporter and you do it the way you should be doing, basically you stated your intentions with the club. You told them that you probably don't want to be a hang-around or probate just yet, but you do want to be a good supporter and contribute to this club. And if you do that, which all entails is going to events, like I said, buying gear, treat everyone with respect, remember people's birthdays, give them gifts for their birthdays, go to the hospital to visit a member, writing letters to members that are in jail, etc. That support will go a long way in your favor. As a supporter, you have all the responsibilities with none of the perks. Remember, if you are wearing the support gear of a club, citizens or cops would not see it any other way, but other club members from other clubs will notice how you carry yourself. You're not a member and cannot throw the name around. You cannot use the reputation of that club. But you will be friends with these men. They will know you're a righteous individual. People will know that you're friends with these men. And like I said, the wrong way to be a supporter is buying fake gear or wearing real gear but being an asshole, throwing the club name around, name dropping, acting like you're entitled to stuff. For example, there is a guy who took a support shirt of a club he supports. He cut the logo off of the shirt, put it onto his cut in the back. He goes around talking crap and patch polices, dropping names, and he drops the name of that club. That is not the right way to do it. So, end of story. If you're going to do it right. Go through the proper channels and be a good supporter. Alright, till next time, guys, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. That does help out a lot. God bless. Much love and respect. Peace.